Okay, so we have done everything. We got the objects in, we got the shaders done. In that last render, I realized I need to pull the mud further up, because otherwise it's going straight to stone, and the grass should be on mud, really. So we're going to change the altitude constraints here. I'm going to pull it up, so like -300. And I'll just pull the mud all the way up there. And then mud / dirt, whatever you want to call it. Also, the grass needs to be put onto a high quality, I noticed. And it also needed to be closer. Like, there's still too much space in there for me to like, so I'm going to change spacing to 3. And repopulate there. I might also bring it down a little in the no, I guess it came down a little more with that one. Save it again. Actually, you know what, we're gonna do 2 here. Populate it. Okay. So that should help some with the settings. I mean, a lot of this now is just tweaking it to make it look a little bit better. Small things here, change the sun a little bit, because I mean almost everything's in place. For the water, I'm going to change the surface here. I mean, you can change the colors and stuff like that, like the decay tint. But really, what I want to do is I'm going to make kind of like a flat lake here, kind of, you know, real still feeling, without any waves, or pretty much no waves inside it. So it's a nice still effect, so to speak. So we have the shaders, we have the lighting the way we want it, we have the camera where we want it, train. One thing, like, I mean, this is just, you know, some samples on how you can do stuff, get stuff in, move it around. You know, you could put, like, you know, you could create some hills over there or something like that, so that the trees create a better area, but I'm just not going to bother. But what I am going to do is I'm going to add another layer here. I'm going to add a displacement layer of fake stones. And then, let's see here, we're going to blend it by a shader, and we're going to set that to a distribution shader here, and it's going to go to -373. So limit -37. So -373 is its maximum. And alt fuzzy, we're not gonna have any fuzzy on it. Actually, let's have like 0.5. And then we're gonna have a minimum set around here, 375. And again, we're gonna I'm gonna use Y for altitude here. Okay. So as you can see, it's kind of creating something over there, and we're gonna need to create a surface shader for it, and we're gonna go to that, and we can enable the test color, see if we can. You can see how it kind of has this pink going along here now. That's where our rocks are. We're just gonna make it like a gray rock with, you know, put a power fractal on there, and we're gonna assign a power fractal on here too, and wrong thing, save this. So that creates some rocks for us, and we'll just do a quick crop render here. Down here, just to get an idea of what our rocks are currently looking like. I forgot we need to create the instances since we changed them again. Yeah, you can kind of see how we created some really small rocks there because we hadn't changed the size or anything. So we're going to go back to the fake stone shader and we're going to make it a scale 4. And that makes the rock slightly bigger. And we're also going to increase the density to 0.2 here. And we're going to render it again, like our little sample area. Let's see what they look like now. We're still getting pretty small there. I mean, that's pretty small. You know what, let's, I mean, that's pretty good. I mean, you can get an idea of the fake stone shader from that. You can also change their shape. Pancake makes them into pancakes, basically, and tallness makes them tall. Because with the pancake effect, it basically makes it real flat on the top. And with tallness, it makes it taller. And you can tell it to only just place upwards and that kind of thing. It can also have color variation since you're basically creating a population with only it's a shader, it's not really a population, and it just fakes stones with displacement. You can vary the density seed, all those kind of things. You can blend it by other shaders, which is basically you can make it go by altitude or a painted shader, anything like that. So I mean, I'm just gonna tweak stuff around. I'm gonna create a couple more tweaks on everything for the final render that I'm not going to really show every small little tweak, but the final file will be available to download, so you can kind of dig through it and see what my final settings were, because a lot of it's just trial and error, you know, finding the exact placement you want, that kind of thing. That might not do too much. I mean, it's just a real simple tutorial to show how to use the features, not really how to use them excellently. For that, it takes a bit more time, and YouTube only allows 10-minute videos, so I had to try to condense it down. Well, I hope these help you. You can always contact me on the forums. I'll probably be creating more tutorials later on with more advanced features once I learn more myself and feel I'm comfortable enough to teach other people about them. Feel free to give me a private message on the forums. The forums are always open for questions. Anyone want help you there. We're a pretty helpful community. I hope you enjoy Terrigen 2 and make some good scenes.